U'ne'ovdo b'chol levavchem. Chazal ask on this pasuk to serve him with your heart. Ezohi avoda shebalev. What is the service of the heart? And Chazal answer, Zu tefillah. That refers to prayer. Tanis daf beis amud aleph. That is what Chazal say. It's all about davening. There was a man who once came to the post office, and there were some people in front of him, so he stands in line, and he saw that a guy puts $5 on the counter, and a guy working in the post office takes out a big box full of gold and gives it to him. The next person stands in line, and he gives $5, and he gets a box full of material, very expensive, so figures this is a great business, this is a great deal. He runs to the shul, he runs to the shtibel, and he starts collecting some money. He has $5, he runs back to the post office, and he puts the $5 on the counter, smiles, expecting what's going to come next, but the man behind the counter asks him, what are you doing? What is this $5 for? And why are you smiling? And the man says, well, I'm waiting for the box. I'll take the box of gold, please. What box of gold? What are you talking about? And the man says, I was here before. I was here half an hour ago, and I saw that the person put $5 on the counter, and you gave him a box of gold. I'd like to take that gold. And the guard starts laughing. He says, you fool. You got to be kidding me. The $5 was just a delivery charge. This was already paid for. Somewhere else, $1 million it's worth. You want to get it for $5? That is what prayer is all about. The prayer is the box of gold. It's worth $1 million. The ishtadlus, the effort that we put in working, that is the $5. Got to make sure we keep the prioritization right. It's not about the ishtadlus. Yes, ishtadlus is needed. It's required. It's even a mitzvah. But that's the $5, the delivery charge. What really makes the difference is the $1 million, the prayer that can change the world. Chalila, that we should act like that person, like that fool who went to the post office thinking that if he gives $5, he's going to get a box full of gold. That comes from prayer. But we say ishtadlus is needed. It's a mitzvah. But if you're engaged in another mitzvah, you're exempt from another mitzvah. If you are in the middle of a shir, if you're in the middle of davening, so you're exempt from ishtadlus because it's a mitzvah, but you're now engaged in another mitzvah. The rule says that if you are engaged in one mitzvah, you are exempt from others. And don't worry about parnasa. Because Chazal say in Beis Adaf Tesav Amud Beis, Kol mezonoisav shel Adam ktsuvim lo mi Rosh Hashanah ve'ad Rosh Hashanah. And Rosh Hashanah it's already decreed how much money you're going to earn this year. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about the ishtadlus. What you should be worried about is davening. That's what it's all about. Prayer. Prayer is $1 million, a box full of gold.